He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Lions and the Jets on Monday night.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading this offense out, already one of their faces in just his first season. It's their rookie out of Georgia.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Has his man, it's Corley. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That throw intended for Malachi Corley. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
To the air, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. QB sneak coming. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Again, he hits the 2nd level. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force some punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Going the other way, Lions have it. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Jets offense now set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense. He puts a sack on the board.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Lions will go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, a largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Goff setting to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Fields on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. More from MetLife coming right up. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. This is complete to Gibbs. He spins right by him. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running it with David Montgomery. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go.
So now here's 3rd and 5. First throw for the backup now. That's caught for the first. Give him 32 on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. This throw is cut. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, tonight.
Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And that touchdown catch earlier, it's another for him this season, as you can see, among the NFL's leaders in that category so far this year. They've got first down from the 31. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 2. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 46. Corley reels it in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Here we go, sack.
Trying again, following the sack. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. Still fighting forward. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the...
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Going the other way. Lions have it.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
First down throw for Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Second and 3 now.
Maverick! What's that?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, Slot.
He's going to keep this one. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, it sure looked like defense had done enough to hold him on that play. But credit that first down to a good initial effort and second effort to keep fighting to go get that extra yard needed.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throw on 3rd down. He's going to lob one deep down the left. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to Wilson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure on its way. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Ready, go.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him. which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Hardman with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Off play action. Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Looking for a throw here. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Hall running between the tackles. And he's brought down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Lions about to move to 12-0 on the season. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Montgomery now up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated